Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. As communicated yesterday in my opening, this is the third time we have an impeachment motion against the governor of Meru. And as I kept telling you, all through and through, from the time of the first impeachment motion to today, the governor's position has been that the problem is everybody else. To use our own words, she is the foremost peacemaker in Meru, even though I recall the Honorable Edwin Sifuna asking her last year, how do we reconcile the aggressive governor we see in the videos with the meek, humble, vulnerable governor that appears before the Senate? And I heard the Honorable Sifuna again ask yesterday something about for how long. The question was, for how long, Mr. Speaker, can we in good conscience allow Meru County to be in this perpetual circus of a crisis in which their governor, on average, every 4 months, has fallen out with the MCAs, has fallen out that time with all the elected leaders, the same problem now, that time with the church, now with our own deputy. And the point I'm trying to make, Mr. Speaker, it cannot be said, at least not honestly, that the Honorable Governor Kawira Mwangaza is being falsely accused, is being harassed, is being intimidated, and whatnot, and whatnot. I have said many allegories, some of which have put me in trouble with the Senate. I'll tell you a few more and hope this time I won't fall in trouble. Mr. Speaker, there is a famous book by Robert Greene, which I'm sure many of us here have read, called The 48 Laws of Power. And it describes many world events, many leaders, their successes, their failures, their mistakes, and whatnot. One of the stories I love in that book, because it is relevant to the matter before you, but also because of the event it describes and how it changed the world history. The world will be very different today. There will not be a Republic of Kenya today. Perhaps Britain and France would never have emerged as superpowers. In the 18th, 19th century, perhaps the United States would never have emerged. But for the failure of a leader in antiquity called Cyrus the Great to observe a simple rule of life called knowing when to stop. Mr. Speaker, it is our humble submission that if there was an impeachment motion in October last year highlighting misconduct of the category now before you, that motion failed because, of course, the High Court stopped the Assembly from debating it. But the point I'm making is issues were flagged about how the governor was running Meru.